Hey guys, welcome to the RC Shop on the Bench here in the Creeper Crawler's Garage. This week, and for our first week in this new series that I'm doing, what we have on the bench now, or today, is the Mob Audio sound system. Hopefully you can read that, Mob Audio, there you go. This was sent to me by the Highway 1 and the Scale Mob Scaler guys. I originally thought this was actually sent to me to be used in the Highway 1 project. I was completely confused. In fact, there was two ways I was confused. One, that I thought it was for the Highway 1 project. It's actually, they sent it to me as a gift to be used in the shop truck. Also, I was a little confused as to what it was. I thought it was actually a sound kit, like the ones that make the different motor noises or engine noises to make your scale truck sound like a car. And I guess actually it could do that, because what this actually is, and we'll dive in a little closer and take a look at it. So what it actually is it's a Bluetooth enabled little mini amp with two speakers. So what that means is not only could it make different, I mean, obviously, if you can use your phone to connect to this via Bluetooth, and you can play whether it's music or it could be sounds of trucks or whatever to make your car sound like the real thing. I think it's really meant to be like a stereo, though. That's why there's two speakers in what looks like speaker boxes. It's pretty cool. They've got the Mob on the top. So, anyways, that's what this actually is, and they actually gave it to me as a gift to be used in the shop truck. I thought we'd throw it up on the bench here. I was wanting to start a new series that I'm going to be calling On the Bench, where we kind of look at different product. So I thought I would start with this. Now, obviously, this was given to me for free. So as I look at this, and I don't really think this is going to be so much a review, but just kind of give you an idea of what this is. Again, like I said, this is probably, I would say, 2 inches by a little over 1 inch box. You've got your speaker leads coming out here on either side, as you can see. So these are the leads for the speakers, and then you got one lead in the middle to connect to a battery. And from what I can tell on the inside here is basically it's a board that's Bluetooth enabled. Probably, I don't know how many watts, probably a 5 or 10 watt little amp chip in here. And then it's encased in a 3D printed case that of course says Mob Audio on it. The speakers themselves, you can see, are little, they're probably 1 inch or so speakers that are in, again, 3D printed boxes. They almost look like little, like a 12-inch sub or something that you would have in the back of a truck. And then, of course, you have these, I mean, very heavy speaker wires coming out, and everything is finished for you as far as connections go. And again, you have 2 of these. Now, these boxes are probably, I haven't actually, I don't have a ruler on me, but these boxes are probably 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches by 1 inch thick. So they've got some size to them. There is some size you can see. Let me use this. Here's a rim that I can use in reference. This is a 2.2 wheel, so that's probably at least 1.5 inches, maybe not more, tall. So just to give you a size reference there. So they've got some size to them, so it can be a little bit of a chore probably to fit them into different builds. But I think if you're just doing like a scale lowrider or a scale truck where you got plenty of back seat room or something like that, it'd be pretty easy to fit in. For what I'm going to do, and be sure and watch this Sunday, we're going to actually install this Sunday in the RC shop. The next episode of the RC shop, I'm going to install it into. I'm just going to place them under the hood of the shop truck. But anyways, it's actually super simple to set up. Basically, all you got to do, make sure and match your positive and grounds together. So red to red, black to black. So you plug in your speakers very simply. And I think, you know what I'm wondering? I'm going to plug in one, because this would be a lot easier to fit if it was just a single speaker. I wonder if it'll run just as a single. I had a battery. Here we go. Let me grab this battery. I'll go ahead and plug this in. Basically, it's I think it's anything from 7 to 12 volts as far as the battery goes. Let's plug that in.
Mob Audio.
You can. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but basically it said Mob Audio. So it does work as just a single speaker too. So if you're limited on space, you could probably just run one of these. And quite honestly, I don't even know if this plays in stereo or not. But quite honestly, if that's in your truck and it's moving around anyways, it's a single point of sound. Stereo doesn't really matter. So I don't. Yeah, I think if you're limited in space, I'd probably just use the one speaker. I've got some royalty-free music here. Let me just play something. We'll see if this will play. I've already got it connected. There it is. I hope you guys can hear that. Let me, here, I'll move my mic. Yeah, so as far as sound quality goes, I guess it's about basically what you'd expect. I mean, it's a 1-inch speaker, 1-inch full-range speaker. It actually pumps out a little bit of sound, enough that you could probably hear it within, 20 feet or so, I would guess. So it's not too bad, especially if you hook both of them up. In fact, let's do that. Let me put my mic back on here real quick. Let's go ahead and plug in both of these. Now let's see, probably give us a little more noise. Let's see what it sounds like now. Yeah, so they actually pump out some pretty decent sound, quite honestly. Yeah, so cool. So very simple setup, very easy to do. Check it out at Scale Mob Scalers. I looked earlier. They have a website where you can get these along with many other things too, many other scale items for your trucks. I'm gonna install this in this week's RC shop, so be sure to check that out this Sunday. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Hit that like button if you would. Leave me any comments below. What could you see using this for? Or leave any comments what you think about this this Mob Audio setup. And I will see you guys this Sunday. See you later.